Hi, Cancer. So as I was getting ready for your reading, I was hearing Stronger by Britney Spears. And admittedly, I do love Britney Spears. She actually has her Venus in Cancer, I believe, and her midheaven in Cancer. So I was thinking about the lyrics, and I could only remember Stronger Than Yesterday. And then I was like, okay, what are the rest of the lyrics? So I went and looked up the video, watched the video, loved her look, channeled her look, because I was like, yeah, Cancer needs some of this energy. So Cancer, I want you to feel like a badass today, no matter what you're going through, no matter how you feel. You know, if you want to glam yourself up, if you don't want to glam yourself up, whatever you want to do, just make yourself feel like a badass today. I feel like that could be really useful for you. Maybe you want to go watch that video. And some of the other lyrics were like, don't need nobody, gonna rock and roll, and I don't know. There was a lot of good lines in there that I felt that you could dig for sure. Okay, so I feel like you are stronger, and I feel stronger too than yesterday because my AC, you know, this doesn't have to be about love. My AC was broken and I fixed it by myself, and it was a minor thing, but you know, I was like, yeah, I don't need nobody. Yeah. So Cancer, let's get into your reading. I do feel like if you're not in that energy of feeling strong, then you can claim this reading, claim this energy, go be the beautiful you that you are. You are stunning, Cancer. No matter what your, you know, what your style is, and I mean this like inside and out. You're ruled by the moon. You're super mysterious, right? Like there's such an allure to you, and it's no matter what your gender is, there's like a real mysterious feminine vibe to you, and like own that. That's your power. And if there's a Cancer cross watchers here, I don't know, maybe you want to tune out of this reading because I'm really going to be talking about how Cancer's a badass because I'm feeling that vibe. It's coming in strong from spirit, okay? This song is coming in from spirit. Or you could take it as your own message. We all have Cancer in our chart. So let's get into it, Cancer. I want to see what your current energy is other than this strength I'm feeling, and then the outside energy that you're dealing with. Spirit guides. Ooh, demon. I love that. Okay. And what's the outside energy? Don't go overboard with the badass, Cancer. No, you know, I'm not saying you're a demon or anything like that. This could be the other way around. We'll see. And the alchemist. Ooh, okay. And it's in reverse here. And I feel I like this, okay? Let's go with it. Let's flow with it, right? Somebody's going to act like this, and the alchemist in reverse to me means manipulation, right? It could be like trying to do things that are really, I'm hearing spooky, okay, that are really not good, okay? Trying to manipulate energies, manipulate somebody. I'm hearing for some of you, again, crosswatcher, this could be your message, but I'm hearing acting like a crybaby. I don't know. I'm a crybaby. So, like I cry over everything. Do you? I know Cancers cry too, but I don't know. That's coming up there. And if you've been charged with being a crybaby, just own it. Fuck yeah, I'm a crybaby. What you gonna do about it? You know? Like Cancer, I'm feeling this all over the place for you. Okay? Yeah. And I feel like if somebody's going to be like this with you, like black and red heart, and there's like a serpent going, and someone's dropping the ball here, then your energy right now is and should be, I feel, like this. And what I'm feeling for this card is you protecting yourself. Let's have a look at what the guidebook says about the demon card. Remember, this is just an archetype, right? In many ways, the demon is the hardest archetype to acknowledge, yet he is necessary. Without him, we would be utterly gullible. On the other hand, he can be slippery. But he helps us recognize dishonesty and duplicity, both in ourselves and in others. If you keep him contained, his familiarity with animosity will serve you well. But if you allow him to convince you, that indulgence is your birthright, you will quickly lose your way. With one foot in the dark and the other dancing in blinding light, the demon is both tormentor and realist, and thus an unpredictable teacher or ally. Certainly you must hold him at arm's length, but do not try to banish him. You don't want to make him a dire enemy. This is obviously talking about shadow, right? And I feel like that video Stronger by Britney Spears is like definitely a darker kind of video. It is shadowy, you know, and I feel like there is a time and place to harness that energy so that you don't get manipulated, so that you're not gullible and you can recognize dishonesty. And Cancer, like, you're so, at least in my experience, okay? I know people have had other experiences with Cancers that may not relate to this, but who I'm talking to, the Cancers that are here watching, you are so compassionate and loving and kind. And sometimes people feel like you're one-dimensional, that you're not multifaceted, that maybe you don't have a shadow side, or maybe that you can't kick ass and that you can't take care of yourself. But that's the furthest thing from the truth. Cancer is one of the most independent signs. It's mother, right? And mother has to know what to do in order to survive herself, but also to take care of others. So think about that energy, the maternal energy, and how strong that has to be and how independent that has to be. You know, no matter what happens, she takes care of shit, the archetype, right? And that's you. Okay, and mother can get like this if somebody's trying to interfere with what she loves, what she's made in her life for herself, aka her children. But this is, you know, we're talking metaphorically here. Woohoo! All right, Cancer. What was the other line? Yeah, I feel like somebody underestimated you. They thought you were not going to make it, and you are. You are going to make it. Okay, so let's take a look here, Cancer, at what's going on. I kind of want to look at this alchemist energy that you're dealing with, alchemist in reverse. I do have I'm seeing that the numbers 18 and 28. I do, and the letter S. I am feeling like this person that's been affecting you, that's gotten you in this mood, is playing with fire a little bit. In terms of whatever energies they're putting out towards you, I feel like it is going to come back to them. Ooh, it feels so shadowy. Okay. Let's see. Must be that Mars-Uranus energy. and Venus is in Cancer right now. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's see. Their energy is the 4 of Pentacles. Your energy is the 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. How you're seeing, or how they're seeing you is the 5 of Pentacles. See? They think you can't do it. They think that, you know, that you're not as tough as you are. And that's the thing too, because when you surprise them, when you show up for yourself, and when you do, you know, kick ass and live in your truth, really, in your strength, everybody's like, oh my God, you know, I can't believe Cancer's being like that, because you're so kind and you have such an open heart when people are treating you well. So it's like the drastic change to this can feel shocking to some, but it's just, okay? It is just. Okay. You're seeing them as the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Their feelings for you are the Moon. Your feelings for them are the 4 of Cups. Yeah, you don't need anybody. Gonna rock and roll. Their intentions is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Your intentions is the 5 of Cups in reverse. Their actions most likely to take towards you in the next 3 months is the Eight of Swords, you, Page of Swords in reverse. The advice, Queen of Swords in reverse. Well, we're certainly in that energy. And the outcome here is the Queen of Pentacles, and the joining energy is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords at the bottom. All right, I never really do all of that, like tell you all of it, but I guess we're laying it out here for you. Let's see what happens. I want to use another deck, I feel, just so we can see if there's any doubling energies, but I'm not sure I want to use that Cosmic Tarot. Do I have another Rider-Waite? I do. One second. Cancer. Damn. Let's see. All right, we'll use this one. All right, sorry about that. We'll use this one. I don't want to use the Cosmic Tarot because the images are really specific on them, and I feel like I want to just be a little bit straight up with you about the energy. I don't know what that is, but it's a message here for you too. I feel like you just need to be straight up. There's no gray zone here. There's no gray zone. It's either going to be a black heart or a red heart, and I feel like you're definitely calling them out on something here. It's like they didn't offer you the red heart. In other words, they didn't offer you the love that you feel you deserve here. Yeah. Okay. So their overall energy, Four of Pentacles. They are most definitely guarded, closed off. The Four of Pentacles to me is like a wannabe emperor. See how he has the crown and he's sitting like kind of, and it looks like a tattered garbage bag to me, really. And he's on the outside of the city. So he's on the outs here. But he doesn't really care because he has what he has and he's happy with that, and he just wants to keep it guarded to, you know, hold on to his conviction, I feel like. Ace of Cups in the upright. Judgment. Cancer, Emperor. This is interesting. This person it's like they have no way back to you is how they feel. Yeah. And I do feel like at one point in your life, regardless of your gender, they did hold the Emperor status. And they didn't really own that energy, meaning they didn't really come with their light when it comes to taking care of others. Interesting. Taking care of others. They didn't show up with honesty, strength, divine masculine energy. They didn't show up with any of that. They kind of just said, oh, okay, so Cancer sees me as the Emperor. Good enough for me. I don't have to do anything else. And I feel like you called bullshit on that. That's not going to fly with you. No, that's not going to fly with you. I'm hearing because certain things needed to get done. And this person was irresponsible. You could have been in a long-term connection with this person, or there was something about this relationship where there was practical matters on the table that needed to get done. Why weren't they getting done? Two of Cups, the Magician, Knight of Wands in reverse, the Moon, and there was a lot of wish-washy behavior. I feel like this person would kind of use empty threats towards you, if I'm going to be completely honest. Now, this might not resonate for everyone, okay? Not every reading has to resonate for every Cancer or cross-watcher, but I am seeing with the Magician here to the Knight of Wands and the Moon, the two Wands, it's like this person would constantly say, well, I'm just going to leave, Cancer, or maybe I don't want this relationship, or maybe they didn't say it, but they gave you indications of that they had one foot out the door. Yeah. And I feel like you obviously didn't like that feeling. But in their energy, I am seeing that they want to make some kind of return here to you with the Judgment card. But what's covering it, like the ruling energy, is the Four of Pentacles. There's no way they're going to open up to you and tell you this. Your overall energy, this is going to be, I feel like a long reading, but I'm in for it. We're in for this, Cancer. We're here. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Two of Pentacles. Well, you're going back and forth here. Are you stronger than yesterday? Are you not? Oh, that's what it was. My loneliness isn't killing me anymore. That was the other line. Tell me more about Cancer's overall energy. The King of Swords. We saw that before for you. And then the Page of Cups. Who do you want to be, Cancer? The Page of Cups or the King of Swords? I feel like these really are your two sides here in this situation. You can see the truth, okay? And you're able to communicate that clearly to somebody else. I also feel like there isn't a confusion in your mind. There could be sadness, sorrow, anger, a drive to protect yourself at all costs, I'm hearing. But it's not confused. Still, there is something in you that seeks I don't want to say reconciliation because I'm not sure if you feel that way exactly, but it's like you do want to, or you do have some tenderness still underneath the shell. And I feel like that's what you're juggling, those emotions. You could be really soft with this person, but your higher self, I feel, is telling you it really is time to protect yourself here. I mean, that's pretty strong. The demon coming out as your energy, it's like shockingly strong. And it's not something to mess with. And I feel like that really is what you want to give off to this person. Because when you show up as the Page of Cups here, as you did in the past, the Tower, right? Things got out of hand. Destruction. This person thought they could rule over you, not with you, but over you as the Emperor. Okay, that's fair, Cancer. You're going back and forth. That's all right. I mean, we all have that. And if you're not, that's cool. But some Cancer I'm speaking to here definitely is going back and forth about how they're feeling. And there's also, I feel like, some kind of sadness over not being able to be that kind, gentle person that you once were in love or in general or with this person. Okay, so how they're seeing you is the Five of Pentacles. Like they left you out in the cold. It's like, it's such a cliche description for that card, but it really is. There's no other way to really, I mean, there are other ways, but this is really the vibe here. Maybe that's part of it, right? It's like they're trying to come up with ways to tell you what they've done, and it's like they refuse to say that they've left you out in the cold. They're trying to make you feel otherwise. How do they see Cancer? Tell me how this person sees Cancer. Nine of Wands in reverse. Absolutely exhausted and not willing to fight for this anymore. The Sun. Listen, no matter how this person is acting towards you, they see your light. Even if you're showing up like this, even if you're showing up kind of in the, like the darker look, vibe, energy, whatever it is you're doing. Cancer, I'm seeing someone wear black lipstick here. Cool, whatever, right? Even if you're showing up like that, your light is still shining through, okay? This person, it's undeniable. Nothing could put out your light, okay? No darkness can hide the light, all right? And I feel like this person still sees you that way, no matter how you're acting. And maybe that even frustrates you to a certain degree. Because if they see you in such a positive light here, then why do they treat you so poorly? Or why did they treat you so poorly? The Magician. The Lovers. I feel like, why did they treat Cancer so poorly? The Knight of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles. I want to say that their behavior is actually a distraction from what they can't offer you. As they behave poorly and treat you in ways where you feel you need to get your defenses up, you're paying more attention to that and what's going on emotionally than you are with what they lack and what they can't offer you. I'm hearing Taurus here. It could be a Taurus, or maybe it's about finances here. This person could have also had a lack of a vision, lack of a plan, very slow moving towards a certain goal that was important to you. Again, that question of practicality. So they see you as tired, left out in the cold, exhausted, but still strong, okay? Still having that light inside of you. And I also feel like you're healing from this. For some of you, like you're right in it, you're right in the connection, or you've just left it. And others of you, it's been a minute. And if it's been a minute, then they see that you've healed quite a bit here. Some of you have a family with somebody else, or there's a child on the way, I want to say. Okay? That's obviously specific for some. How you see them, the Seven of Pentacles, like zero effort. They're putting zero effort in. It might feel like they don't care or they never cared, but it was a strategy. The Alchemist. It was a strategy to sit in that energy, to behave that way. Tell me more about, in order for you to, and once again, not see their shortcomings. Okay, how do you see them? Ten of Cups in reverse and the Fool. You feel like, yeah, I feel like you're pretty upset over this. They broke some kind of vision, dream, as you feel it. They're off having a new beginning somewhere, or they're ready for a new beginning. They could also be in Aries or have Aries in their chart, but you feel like they're just skipping along, you know, doing their thing, no care in the world, not concerned about how they disrupted either a family or a commitment, you know? It's like, really? That's it? That's gonna be it? You don't care about all that we built together or our happiness together? This person does not feel like that, Cancer. Okay, I know it comes off that way to you. But I want to say the reason why you're watching this reading is because you know that that's not the whole story. You know that that's not entirely true. That's the wounds talking, okay? There's something more going on here, okay? And I do see with the Ace of Cups and Judgment, they would like to return, but there is no way they're going to show you that. And if you're still together, they do want to repair this, but they're closed off because you're angry. And I feel like you have every right to be angry here. This is what's going on between the two of you right now. Tell me more about that. Ten of Wands. Queen of Swords. You put in so much to try to repair this. Oh, it's like you gave them chance after chance after chance. Maybe too much, Cancer. Maybe to the point where it was becoming an unhealthy behavior or addiction or dependency or obsession. And, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be an obsession with this person. It could have been an obsession with, like, trying to fix things, trying to bring things back into unity. You went cold here, for sure. Yeah, when they made you feel like this, something froze inside of you, I want to say. towards this person. All right. Their feelings towards you, the moon. This person doesn't really know the depths of their own feelings or the complexity of they haven't worked through the complexity of their feelings. They have fears here. And because I talked about moon and magnetism in the beginning, I do feel like they're really drawn to you. Okay, you are a mystery to them. There is something mysterious. And with the magician showing up a few times and the alchemist, I feel it's almost like they want to conquer your mystery. Ooh, they want to conquer your mystery. Six of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, King of Wands in reverse. This person has quite an ego. It's hard for them to see that at times. Okay, I feel like one second. It's like they can't stop thinking about what's going on between the two of you with the Six of Swords in reverse, but it's covered by the moon energy, so it's repressed on some level. They're not directly dealing with it. Part of the reason why they can't stop thinking about what's going on between the two of you is because they remember how you made them feel, you know, in the beginning or when things were good, and you made them feel like an emperor, and they like that. I mean, who wouldn't like that energy? So they like the way that you made them feel. And that's part of the reason why they can't stop thinking here about the connection. Tell me more about what they're thinking. King of Wands. They didn't act with integrity, and they have regrets about that. They should have been stronger, I'm getting, and they should have been there for you. I don't know what that's exactly about. They have regrets. It's buried deep, okay? It's not like this person is sitting there thinking, I regret what I did. No, it's a battle for this person. It's more of like, why do I still feel this way? Why am I thinking of Cancer? You know, because of the moon energy there. Okay, Four of Cups for how you feel about them. You don't need them, and you know that. Even if you miss this person, even if you're upset with this person and you want to have it out with them, or whatever emotions you're feeling towards them, you know deep down that you don't need them. And I also feel like if they came towards you, you would not take that cup. Tell me more about Cancer's feelings. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel like there's something that still really irks you here about this situation. Something you feel like you can't put your finger on, maybe. Something hiding, perhaps. Yeah, Seven of Swords. There's something here your intuition is telling you, I don't know the full story. There's something that happened that I don't know. And that's what's keeping you feeling insecure and unable to really push their energy away. That's why you're not totally walking away here. I am going to do an extended. I know this one's going to be long, but we'll go into the extended. I'm going to look more in like another layer into this and see what's underneath the surface here. Okay. Let's see if more will come out around that. But let's move to their intentions. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting like a stubborn, self-righteous almost attitude of like, it's like they're saying, I don't need to think about this in any other way. I don't need to try to understand this from another perspective. I know who I am. I know what's going on. It's like a refusal to look at your feelings or why you might be upset. I feel like this person, despite being cold and shut down at times, they are really ruled by their emotions. And I feel like that's the initial pull to you because you're so moon, right? Like you're such an emotionally vibrant energy that this person was pulled to your expression of emotions and your ability to open up here because they are an emotional person too. But they allow their emotions to take charge over their head, I'm hearing. And I think you kind of got swept up in that, in the connection where you started to allow your emotions and your positive emotions to be making some of the decisions about what was going on here because practically and logically things weren't adding up or things just weren't feeling good here with this person. There could also be children involved for some of you, and that has a big part in the connection. There's 3 pages here that can represent children. Okay, so tell me more about this person's intentions towards Cancer. The Magician, again. The Knight of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. I'm hearing twisted. This is what gets you twisted. This is why you're in this energy, Cancer. Because this person feels like if they treat you poorly, you will come back to them. And that is terrible. It's a refusal to be vulnerable on their behalf. An absolute, I'm hearing nightmare, an absolute refusal. They're manifesting the Knight of Swords energy, which is conflict, right? It's, harsh words, fighting, saying things without thinking, not really thinking things through. And why are they doing that? To make you feel like this, which is how they already see you. So it's like they're doubling down, Cancer. And what's the ultimate goal with all of that? The Lovers, to keep you connected to them or to reunite or get you to open up to them, get you to accept this cup here, to have another chance with them without them having to do anything or change. They don't have to change at all. This is like trigger warning, okay? This is like, it feels like an emotionally abusive situation. Straight up, okay? Maybe not for all of you, but I just felt like today, you know what? I'm just going to read it straight, and I'm not going to start making generalizations to fit other stories. I just want to read it straight, how it is. And that's what I'm seeing. So if it's not your story, that's probably good, okay? But if it is your story, this is very manipulative. And they don't see it as manipulative, which is shocking to me. They don't see it that way. Page and Pentacles in reverse, they don't get it. They just feel like they're in the right for acting this way. It's almost like they want you to admit that you're wrong. For some of you, they're like provoking you or getting you to act in ways that maybe you're not too proud of or that are out of your character, right? So that they could switch things around and blame you. Cause a tower moment here that puts you in an emotional space where you start acting and behaving and making decisions from emotions. Ugh. All right, Cancer. This person is hurt, okay? But it, like I said before, it's buried. It's in the subconscious. This is probably because it feels like an abusive tactic dynamic here. This is probably cyclical. Like this has probably happened in their life in other aspects. Yeah, Five of Swords right here. You know, they were probably subject to this dynamic themselves at some point here. Maybe they saw their parents go through something similar, you know, something like that, which isn't to make excuses, but I just want to tell you why this person is so up and down. I feel like Spirit really wants you to embrace your strength and be stronger. Be stronger than this person in how you handle this. You know it's not fair. Okay, and if there's anything legal involved, I feel like you really have to put your emotions aside here and do what's best for you. All right, wow. Okay. What are your intentions? Five of Cups in reverse. Before I say too much. The Chariot, beautiful. You want to heal, you want to move past this. Right? Enough's enough. I think that's in the song too. Something about I used to go with the flow. I think the next line is even though no one cared about me. I could be wrong, but it's something like that. It's like you used to go along with things even if nobody was understanding your feelings here. Even if it was like obvious that there was no work being put in because you had hope. You loved this person, whoever I'm talking to. You felt a connection. And I do feel like there is love here on their side, okay? But it's unhealthy. It's an unhealthy love. Maybe that doesn't even mean love, right? You make your decisions around that, okay? I'm not here to tell you what's healthy and what's not healthy. Well, emotional abuse is unhealthy, for sure. But anyways, there's complexity here, for sure. Even though I want to be very black and white with this. So your intentions are to move on, to be fierce. This is Athena, the goddess of war. She's fierce, okay? This is, oh yeah, in the music video, she's in her car and she's driving and she's like, yeah, just being a badass in her car. And I feel like this is from the music video here. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to be crying anymore. I'm not going to be upset anymore. I got places to go, people to see. Yeah. Okay, Cancer. So their actions coming up towards you. Eight of Swords. Well, once they realize that you're not giving in and that you're putting your foot down here, they're going to have to realize that a new strategy is needed because you are no longer giving them the time of day. That's your intention, is to not look their way, not think about them, okay, not try to learn anything new. That's your intention. That's where you want to be, right? You're looking over here at the Chariot. And once they realize that, this is going to affect them deeply. The High Priestess. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Moon. This is kind of weird, okay? For some of you, it is kind of weird, but I'm getting this. it's like their attraction even grows for you. I don't know. The more mysterious you become with where you're at emotionally, it's like, ooh, Cancer, you know? And again, I don't think that's great because, like, with the person you love, you shouldn't have to be mysterious with them to keep their attention, right? I mean, that's crazy. Maybe this person likes the chase, right? More than the catch. I feel like they're going to be pretty quiet here. They're holding their cards close to their chest. But they're either trying to connect with you energetically, or they're acting as if something else, they might be feeling something else. And they do. They do. But for some reason, they want you to feel that, probably to remain attached to them. They want to keep you in the place where you don't exactly know what's going to happen next or how they feel. So it's like they could say straight up to you, I'm done with this, Cancer. But then something they do says something else. Like maybe they call you by accident, or who knows, right? Something silly. And you're like, what? I don't understand. Yeah. I feel like that's intentional, okay? This person, and this is only going to resonate for some of you, and this is only if you already know this for a fact. If this person has somebody else here, I feel, or like there was some infidelity in the relationship, I feel like they're trying to maintain that secret or trying to keep things under wraps. There's something they're not telling you here. They're worried about something getting out. They could be worried about this person communicating and contacting you. Only if you already know there's another person, okay, Cancer? Yeah, Knight of Cups. Thank God you're doing this. Thank God you're doing this, because I'm seeing this person come towards you here. Even while they're talking to somebody else. Because they want to get out of this mental prison of chaos, of manipulation. Like they've manipulated themselves ultimately. Like I was saying in the beginning, whatever they've done is coming back to them. They're feeling the pain, the mental pain, and they want to get out of that, right? So regardless of what's going on with somebody else, they're still coming towards you. Now, if they don't have anybody else, and for some of you, they don't. For some of you, they don't, okay? So really, it's truly if you already know that. Even though they know you're angry at them, even though they know you're non-receptive, they're still planning to come towards you. They just don't know how at this point, because you're in this energy of no thank you. Okay, Cancer. I feel like you need this reading to tell you what? Innocent here. You need this reading to tell you that you can't play innocent in this situation anymore. It's really time to stand up for yourself, okay? It really is time for that. And some of you have already done that. And congratulations, you're just further along in this story, right? And let the other Cancers know how amazing it is to be in this energy, because this is your advice here from Spirit, is to be the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, if you're going to call someone out, be cold to someone, all of those things, you better be ready to take it in return, okay? This is a double-edged sword here that she holds. So if you're going to be in reverse here and come off like I'm stronger than you, then you better be ready for an equal reaction from them. So just a warning there about that. You hear that? My cats are chasing each other. See, I feel like Yeah, I feel like you got to be prepared here for them to react. Let me see more about your intentions towards this person. Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're not going to do anything until you know for sure what it is you want to do. And I feel like this person's keeping you, it's interesting, this person's keeping you in a state of confusion, and that's what's actually keeping you away, even though they think that's going to bring you back. That's how they're playing themselves, right? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like not until this person opens up, or maybe not at all, will you want to communicate in any way. Let's see what you're going to do here. No conflict, no fighting, rest. Yes, you're going to rest. You're going to take care of yourself. Here, Ace of Swords. You're going to sit in your truth. Okay, so I'm seeing the outcome here as the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like this is you getting your shit together after this difficult ending. And I mean financially, maybe it's where you live, maybe you have to relocate. Whatever your situation here is, to concentrate more on your career again. You could be a mother and that's getting back on track. Whatever it is here, the world in reverse, you're going to come back around here to who you really are and get practical. I feel like for some of you just wanted to escape this whole situation, but you're going to realize that you have to face it. The Hermit in reverse. The answer is not to run away from the problem, okay? It's to face it head on because you're strong. You can do that. You have friends supporting you as well, or you have a community that supports you. They can help you at this time. I'm going to go into the extended now, even though this was 46 minutes long. And we're going to look a little bit further here about what's coming up from this person with these actions here, okay? I want to get into a little bit more depth. But I will pull a closing card for you, Cancer, if this is where you go. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you in closing for Cancer. One more. We have Purification, Energy Balance, and Truth. The truth is, if the energy is out of balance, it's not for you. That's what you're feeling, is energy being out of balance. And you're trying to, or you're in the process of purifying that. You know, this is a dragon blowing fire on this tower and purifying it, getting rid of it. Okay? I feel like that's magical, I'm hearing. Something about your current energy is purifying. You're transmuting something. You know, some of you are artists, and it would be interesting, I'm hearing, purifying, to create something that expresses all of those emotions you're feeling inside in relation to this connection. That can actually transmute energy and really allow you to understand the truth of your own feelings. All right, Cancer, if this is where you go, I love you so much, and go listen to that song. I'll see you next time.